Hi, my name's John Luton. I'm working with Dina on this project as co-director. It's quite interesting how she first approached me. I got a phone call from her out of the blue, and she told me all about the project. I listened with interest, and she invited me to get on board and meet up and have a chat about it. And I said to her, well, it's quite extraordinary you called me because, in fact, my mother was a spiritual healer. She was a member of the UK's National Federation of Spiritual Healers, and she was a very good healer. So I came to this knowing quite a lot about the subject already, and I thought that was an amazing coincidence that she called me and I knew quite a bit about what this project was all about. So from the outset I had a lot of belief in it because I know that healing works from many, many years ago when Mother was so involved with it. Dina, it's an interesting story of how Dina stumbled on this, really by accident, when she visited the Jewish cemetery, discovered the tomb of a long dead rabbi to whom many, many people, even today, are making pilgrimages to get healing. And this opened her eyes to the subject. And then, because she became fascinated in healing, she got more and more involved, did more and more research, and then we started working together filming. We have now a collection of a large number of interviews with people associated in all kinds of different ways with healing. What's come out of that is that we've uncovered things that have been quite surprising. A university, for example, in the UK has been commissioned by one of the healing organisations to do research into studying and analysing various researches which have been done in the past about healing to try and establish whether healing can actually work. And the amazing thing is, to many people, it's positive. It's come out on the right side that healing does work. So far, Dina has invested approximately £20,000, $30,000 of her own money in getting to where we are now. And she has quite a long way to go in completing the project. A lot of the shooting's been done. There's more to be done, and then there's the finishing off and the editing and the final putting together of the whole project and getting it on TV. Not just television, but also on other social media platforms and other platforms throughout the world, because this is a truly international project. Why it's so important is that it really is a project that is going to do some good for mankind, for humankind, in general, internationally. Illness, sickness, has no borders. It's an international, global situation, of course, that we all know about. And unfortunately, there's a chance that we're all going to suffer in some way or other, and need some kind of healing, whether it's conventional healing through established medical channels or through what's known as spiritual healing, as a kind of generic term. We kind of call it healing in the program because what it is, no one can really define where it comes from, but and this goes back to my mother's years, many, many years ago, when I first got involved. There is a healing force of some kind that some people can tap into and direct it in a positive way towards people who need help with their health situations. It's extraordinarily powerful. The more you learn about it, the more surprising it is. And what Dina now needs to do is to get to the end of the line. And that's why I'm urging you, and we collectively on the project are urging you to get on board and help her get to the end of the line, get the project finished, and to spread the word around the world for the benefit, really, of humankind in general. It seems like a grand, extravagant thing to say, but truly, this is something that will do an awful lot of good. And I do hope, we hope, that you come on board and help her get the final bit of funding she needs to match what she's put in already to get this project finished. Thank you very much for listening.